Today, I'm speaking about 4 common mistakes that new managers make. Now, for my first time managers out there, you're in a new space, you're bound to make mistakes. So, this is 4 common mistakes that you could avoid going into that management role as you get started. So, if you're in this boat, keep watching. Welcome to another episode on the Growth Leadership Cafe. My name is Adesawa, and if this is your first time coming across my YouTube channel, you're very welcome. I am a leadership coach and management trainer. On this channel, I talk about all things personal and organizational leadership for folks who are new to management or some form of supervisory role. So if you're not yet subscribed to the channel, I'd say click on that subscribe button and click on the notification bell so you get a buzz every time I post a video, which is every week Tuesday, 8 o'clock a.m. Central Time. Today, I'm speaking about the 4 common mistakes a lot of new managers make, and I want you to not make those mistakes. So let's jump right into it. The first is the need to be liked. Now, every manager going into a position, wants to have a great relationship. I'm sure everyone aspires to have a great relationship. However, how do you do this in a way that doesn't turn you into a people pleaser? Being liked, it's not something that is going to happen right away. Some people might just instantly connect with you. You might just instantly connect with other people. However, don't set yourself with that sort of expectation because it will lead to disappointment. What you want to do is establish a good working relationship by getting to know those people, getting to know the team members. This is what is going to help you get to understand them also getting to learn about you, and with time, it will transform into a likable relationship where it's mutual, where you like the people you work with and the people like you as someone that they work with as well. So be gentle with the process. It doesn't happen overnight. So try your best to not overextend yourself to say yes to things even though you know that is a bad decision or that's a bad strategy, or being too accommodating to a point where you're letting things slide and you are indulging bad behavior without really correcting it. The second mistake I see a lot of new managers make is being too overtly involved in the work that your team members are supposed to be responsible for. Now, as you transition into the role of manager, there needs to be a mindset shift as well, knowing that you're now responsible for the people who are responsible for the work. This means that you got into this position because you're probably great at what you do in terms of your technical skills, right? So this is a chance for you to give other people the opportunity to grow and enhance themselves in the work that is part of their responsibility. So as much as you want to get down and dirty and do the work that needs to be done when required, you also want to delegate work and get out of the way and let them do the work, because it might get to a point where they feel you're constantly in the way, right? You're invasive and wanting to do their job for them. So delegate, set the expectations, and move out of the way. The third mistake I see a lot of new managers make is somewhat linked to the second point I just mentioned, and that is micromanagement. And micromanagement in the sense that you are constantly telling people what to do, how to do it, where to do it, when to do it, and yeah, that's a lot. Okay. Again, you want to set the expectations, you want to give clear guidelines and get out of the way. So if you're constantly telling people, oh, this is how I do it, so you should do it this way, like no, there's more than one way to achieve the same outcome or even better. So allow people challenge themselves and learn themselves without you constantly telling them what to do, how to think. Or when you give a task and you set a deadline, but every time you see them in the hallway, you're like, oh, what's the status on this? Oh, what's the status on that? Oh, what's the status on that? Like, yeah, it's too much, right? Consequently, what you're going to see is a lot of people avoiding you, being somewhat hostile, or not even wanting to indulge you at all. And that's because they just feel like you're a lot, right? You are too much for them to deal with. All right, so yes, you want to show that you're visible and present, but you also want to stay out of the way once you've given clear direction on what needs to be done. All right, If they need help, encourage them to come to you as opposed to you constantly chasing after people. And the fourth mistake I see a lot of new managers make is wanting to have the answers. You're not going to have the right answers all the time. Nobody does, right? And so just because you're in this position doesn't mean that you always have to have the answers. You can help people find the answers that they need to solve their problems. You can brainstorm with people to generate potential solutions, but don't take on that pressure to always have the answer. If someone comes to you and says, hey, I need something on this, what do I do in this situation? Maybe try to problem solve. Like, what have you done? What have you not done? Maybe speak to this person. And it's okay to say, you know what? I don't have the answer right now. Let me think about this a little bit. Let me consult this person. How about you go to this person? Let's do a little bit more research on this. It's okay not to have all the answers, especially immediately. If you need a moment to think about it, encourage them as well to problem solve that situation. And that requires a little bit of coaching. So I have another video on coaching tips that can help you support your team members in coming up with their own solutions. So if you haven't seen that, I would say check that out, and that would also help you know how to support your team when they come to you for support. So that is all I have to say on this matter. If you found this video valuable, I would say give this video a like. Let me know that you support the content coming out of this channel, and if you have further questions on this, feel free to comment down below or reach out to me. The link to my website is also available in the description box, so you can book a strategy call with me and we can work it out with you as well. So anyways, thank you so much for listening today. I will see you on the next episode. Bye for now.